Hello and welcome back to Legends of the Dead. In between episodes, it was suggested that I didn't give one of our potential heirs a fair shot. Now, this seems like it was quite a while ago as it's talking about a grandson, but we do have the traits that this grandson was claimed to have. So, let's have a look. So, we have diligent, calm, and temperate. Let's see if we can find them. So, I'm going to go to austere, which I'm already on. Let's see if we have anybody who is diligent who is a member of our dynasty. We do, and he is roughly the right age. So, this is the person I think people were talking about. Now, the reason why I ditched this person is because he's frail. Now, this isn't necessarily terrible by itself, it's not great, obviously, but the reason I ditched it is I didn't want it to be a continuing trait in our dynasty, and if we're playing as the character, that's going to be a trait which continues in our dynasty and is going to crop up again and again, especially if we do any intermarrying or anything like that. So that's the main reason I let him go. His stats have turned out pretty bad, but I will admit, if he didn't have learning and had stewardship, it's not the worst stat line in the world, but that was roughly the reason I let that character go. The other ones suggested were calm, of which I believe he is also the only calm person in our dynasty, apart from us, obviously. And then we had temperate, which he is not, but we do have our list of temperate people here, none of which are particularly exciting for me as an heir. Really, to tell you the truth, if I go and have a look at our dynasty, nobody in our dynasty is particularly exciting to me as an heir. I mean, I guess this guy who I previously tried to put forward is like kind of tempting, but I mean, look at these stat lines. These are truly atrocious. They're just not very good. Basically, we need to make a good heir. We don't have a good heir. And that's one of the things we're going to work on this time, is trying to actually get somebody who is suitable to rule. I mean, this guy is alright. I mean, he has two stats that I would call okay. He's kind of missing, like, this side of things. But, you know, his vassals are not going to hate him. And he's going to be able to have troops that are pretty strong. But beyond that, like, you know, we haven't really got what we're looking for here. Ideally, what we're looking for is somebody with high stewardship, because then we can hold a lot of land. We're looking for someone with high martial, because then there will be a suitable leader, especially with high prowess. And we also do like having like high intrigue for the hostile scheme success chance, and then reasonable diplomacy. As long as diplomacy isn't garbage, we're pretty happy with this, because if it's garbage, obviously that leaves you with the problem that everybody hates you. Having it at least be even is fine, right? So like these three are the stats I'm looking for, mostly stewardship in the end, but yeah, we'll see. I don't care about learning in the slightest. The only time I care about learning is if I'm trying to convert somebody or if I'm trying to gain piety, and honestly there are quicker ways to gain piety than learning. I think learning is probably the worst stat out of them. And like intrigue is close in my estimation, but the reason why intrigue at least has some benefit is even passively it does stop people trying to kill you, which makes me much happier about that. But yeah, I think that these three stats are what hold a realm together and basically make it so you don't lose if those stats are good. So anyway, aside from that, let's figure out what we're doing. It was also suggested that we try and get our land kind of grouped up and together. That is something that I want to do. I do want to actually, you know, create land connections between all of our land and make it seem like a proper realm. The reason why I haven't done that so far is I've basically been trying to focus on our piety and trying to get our piety to increase. And I didn't want to be in wars constantly because that kind of reduces the opportunities. I want to be gaining money. And in terms of gaining money, we actually have a reasonably sized army. We have about 4,000 troops right now who can go and do things. So, where do we want to go? There are many, many options available to us. And the further afield we go, the less likely it is somebody has already looted it, right? Like this area here, people have looted all of this. Khazaria, people probably haven't looted. But the problem with Khazaria is it's not really got like a lot of holdings. You want somewhere that has a ton of holdings. Brittany, pretty good, although Brittany no longer exists. We now have West Francia. We could potentially go to Paris. Paris would be really good. I mean, look at the loot in Paris. That is fantastic. And they have no troops either. Yeah, you know what? We're going to Paris. We're going on a little holiday. Right, let's set a rally point here. Actually, is that closer or is that closer? I guess you could count by tiles, but I actually don't think that affects... I'm trying to remember whether it affects it or not. I think in one of the Paradox games it does, and maybe this one it doesn't, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're kind of onto the normal route. This one, if we're going from here, it's like 1, 2, 3. I guess you can go from here, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like a lot of tiles in the way, but actual distance seems roughly the same. Let's go from here. Let's see if this seems quicker. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure which one seems quicker to me. Raise local raiders. We are of course going to lead ourselves, despite it being incredibly dangerous. The reason we're going to lead ourselves is we would like to win battles against the enemy, which will raise our devotion, which is nice. But also you get events if we lead ourselves, which could be useful, like, you know, the event that gives us extra development progress in our capital, the events that allow us to capture more people, the events that give us money, it's all sorts of good stuff. Kettlemunder was taken prisoner. Oh, that's not good. As was his liege. Okay, well, hopefully he doesn't die. Hey, he's alive. Okay, and then, yes, he won his war, which was against it was a conquest war. Okay, cool. Now, there is a major river that goes all the way to Paris, which actually makes this even easier for us. The only potential worry I have is that their tech level is probably higher, and they're probably got better troops. However, they don't have very many of them, and in fact, they don't have a lot of men-at-arms right now. So there is a chance that this is a great moment to go. Right, let's see. I guess I could have checked how long it said it was going to take from each place. So it says it's going to take us 35 days to get there. That seems reasonable. Okay. Your neighbor has won a war. Wonderful. I'm thrilled for them. I have 2 new sons. Well, I said I wanted some heirs, and now I have more than I know what to do with. We have Sturla Sylvison, who does get child of a concubine, which is a little bit of a negative. Actually, this trait has become a lot more impactful than it used to be. It used to be just 1 diplomacy, right? And it still is. But diplomacy is now tied into your legitimacy. So if you're a son of a concubine, you're less legitimate, which I guess makes sense. That's kind of cool. And then we have Helgi. So neither son has any genetic traits whatsoever. Okay. Sturla and Helgi. Sure. Also, my succession is going to look atrocious. It's going to look awful when we go and have a look. But let's see. My succession. Yup. Yup, our lands will scatter to the winds. Okay, cool. We also do want to gain some prestige, which I think we might gain. I don't think we're actually going to gain... No, we should gain prestige from the actual raiding itself, but we won't gain any from battles while raiding. Because at best we'll gain fame if we're facing people who are our religion, but even then, like, fame is not prestige, so yeah, it's not too helpful. But yeah, when we get enough prestige, we can switch our duchy over to Scandinavian elective, and hopefully we'll have enough sway in our duchy to get it to vote, or to get them to vote for the same person. Although everybody in our duchy is also in our kingdom, and they also hate us. So, who knows? Maybe they'll like us eventually? We'll see. Okay, well, we've arrived in Paris. Wonderful. Ile-de-France. Is that actually... Yes, so we're actually in Paris this one. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, we captured his grandson. We could execute his grandson. You're probably worth quite a lot as a Carling. 250 piety. Oh, fantastic. I do gain a ton of stress for executing people, though. It's not really ideal. You don't have any money? Wait a second. You have no money. Huh. Okay, well, that's interesting to know. Anyway, right over here. I guess what we should do is we should execute one of them. Yeah. And then when we lower our piety, or when we lower our stress, go and execute the other one for piety. What? It hasn't given us all the events yet. But what? Well, you know, this is what I get for talking bad about intrigue. Because intrigue gives you hostile scheme success chance. Which, or sorry, it reduces the enemy hostile scheme. Well, anyway, where is it? Scheme discovery chance. That's the one I'm talking about. It gives you the ability to discover if someone's scheming against you. We didn't have it, and shedding this mortal coil. I wake in the middle of the night to see a dark figure in my chambers. I know not what has happened to my guards, but when I see the glint of moonlight reflecting off the blade, I know that it is too late for me. A sufficiently sharp dagger makes a little sound as it pierces flesh, and through the rush of agonizing pain, I could not tell if my screams were any more audible. I was murdered. Lovely. King Solvi of Garthariki has joined the feast in Valhalla at 42 years of age. I told you our vassals hated us. He died under suspicious circumstances. One of the best fighters of his age, he was unrivaled in hand-to-hand combat. Not that he had had any. King Friarikr ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. So, murdered, distinguished, faithful, basically did nothing. He held a funeral and that was about it. His half-brother is taking over. His half-brother inherited the kingdom. And nothing else. I would love it if Heisinger, the brother or the nephew I was trying to get rid of at this point, my son, I would love it if he just, like, I think he would actually be our best heir. That's atrocious. Okay. Well, cool. We ruled for 16 months. That is lovely. I guess we can lead this army, maybe. We're commanding another army, are we? Are we really? Ah, yes. He was already raiding. Let's disband, or let's, yeah. I can't disband you? Hostile armies are around. Oh, yeah, I suppose they are. Right, yes. Remove commander. Go walk here. And then disband yourself. Right. That's fine. Do I want to continue raiding? I guess logically there's no reason to stop. My initial thought was, oh no, we got to bring people back, but I guess there's no reason to stop. We do hold a duchy, which is nice. We do at least have some land. It's not the land which we initially had, but it is land. Is garbage, but you know, we'll do what we can with it. Yeah. Let's figure this one out here. Where do I even start? I could lower tribal authority. That could help, potentially, although I might want to revoke titles at some point. Nominate successor. I guess I should start with that. Who are people voting for? That is insulting. They're voting for the person who I wanted to be in charge. That's actually, like, ridiculous. Anyway. That's fine. Let's see here. I don't even know where to start. I'm just working it all out bit by bit. You have your accolade. That's fine. That didn't get broken. We have more men-at-arms than we used to because he had some men-at-arms of his own. That's intriguing. I think we'll keep them. Mainly because they've already got through the initial cost. Council. Let's do council. So, it may be because the spy master of not our father. How was he even related to us? Of our half brother. It could be that his spy master killed him or was involved. No, that's his kills. I want to see his memories. I guess we can't. I guess he didn't have a final memory. His final memory is being dead. Okay, can we see our memories? Did we kill him? Yes. Okay. Well, there you have it. We killed ourselves previously. Okay, well that's not ideal. Yeah. So he killed us because he wanted to be heir. Wonderful. I mean, his prowess is higher. I mean, that's something. He's also a giant. That's kind of cool. His children are giants as well, right? Well, one of them is. Were you not a giant? Yeah. How do you have a child who isn't... Oh, because you took a concubine. Of course. And then the other child is also the concubine's child. No. So how are you not a giant? I thought it was guaranteed if both parents had the physical trait. How did you end up not having the giant? Maybe because it's negative. Technically negative. Maybe it doesn't always pass down. I don't know. Anyway. Maybe we want to get rid of you. Alright. Well, I need to have somebody who's better. You at least don't want to kill me. That's a positive. You're a friend. Alright, our friend will be our spy master due to the previous one not being very good. Chancellor. You can be a chancellor. You can also be a steward. We've been in this situation before, about 16 months ago. You're going to take the chancellor position. You're going to take the stewardship position. Okay. We're a little bit better than we were a second ago. I no longer care about you raising county control in Osil due to us not owning Osil. You should raise county control in our capital because our capital comes with a 1 extra money that nowhere else comes with. So raise control in our capital. Wonderful. Right. We can raise a runestone. It would be an ancestral runestone. For popular opinion. No. Right. Next thing that we need to do. I guess lifestyle? We currently have 1, which is Stalwart Leader. As a singular perk, pretty good. It performs pretty well as a singular perk. It gives you prowess, and it means that you're less likely to die if you lead an army. Not that that was our previous ruler's downfall. I would love to go learning, so that we can start getting the learning stuff that we need to get. Our character also has a minor health penalty due to being a giant, so we're gonna need to start doing things quicker. So let's do learning. And you know what? It's a theology focus. One day we'll get a character who lives long enough to get 4 perks. Maybe. I can get a lifestyle perk. I have one already unlocked that he just decided not to take. Alright. Between these options, I'm taking Serve the Crown. Why am I taking Serve the Crown? Well, because our control growth is needing a little bit of a boost. This now means it's going to take 4 years instead of 5 years to get max control. Also means that Vladimir and Suzel will get a little extra as well, so we'll get more money. Why do we need more money? Well, because like our expenses are pretty high, so that would be nice. I'm currently being raided by you, or was raiding you? Was raiding you. Okay, cool. Okay, where are we? In here. Low county control. Tell me about it. Negotiate alliances. Yeah, those seem good. All the ones that say inside my realm, yes. We would love them. Why do we want them? Well, because then they can't join factions, and that makes our life significantly easier. So I will enter into mutual alliances with them. Now, do I still want all that land that we had previously for us? Yes, of course I do. However, that's another time's problem. Okay, do you want an alliance with Ireland? He's my nephew? Yes, he would accept that. Okay. Do I want an alliance with you? I don't really know who you are. I guess I'll take an alliance. If we do them all at once, by the way, you can take more alliances, but if you do them, like, you know, one by one, it's, you can't, basically. I can show you it here. It's because there should be a current number of alliances. Although, maybe that did tick up. Did that tick up when I sent out alliance invitations? Let me check this one here. I didn't think that ticked up until they said yes. I thought it said minus 30 on the previous one, but maybe I'm going crazy. Anyway, I would like that alliance. Can I see your one here? No. Number of alliances minus 45. No, it didn't tick up previously. Okay. Cool. That's fine. Let's get our alliances going. Station men at arms. Well, we have 3 holdings. So I'm going to go for... You're raised. I can't station you. Okay. Right. That's fine. I think we're okay. Yeah, we gained a rival. I see. When a feud broke out between House Carling and House Oster. I'm very happy to get a rivalry with House Carling. It seems like a really good time to do that. Nothing major going on in my realm. And given that we've gone this far and that our character is not forgiving, let's execute you. What is our character? Our character is gluttonous, lazy, and fickle. Lovely. Okay. Let's see here. I can exchange hostages with Estonia. Why would I want to waste my time doing that? And challenge you to a trial by combat for money? I would gain stress. Well, I guess I'm not doing that. I guess that's because I'm lazy. Right. Can I lead this army? Yes. Although we're much worse. Although we are a Reaver, so raid speed is up. So, hey, positive side, we are better at raiding. Okay. Wonderful. Oh, actually, I can check whether I was right about the alliance thing, because we had somebody who wasn't going to say yes, so I can check their stuff. That's cool. Level of devotion to our faith just went up to faithful. That's cool. Nothing happening here. Did we get any more artifacts for being this person? No, but it did move them onto that wall. That's interesting. I guess it just moves them to the available slots. Hey, we did get some new artifacts. We got the Architecture of Trade, and we got an iridescent stone. Cool. All right. There's an independence faction against us. You're voting for my nephew. Are you voting for my nephew because you don't like me? Is that... Wait. In which... Wait, whoa. Which election were you voting for my nephew? Wait, no, that just said my nephew is going to be my player heir. He shouldn't be my player heir. My player heir should be... Well, shouldn't be you either. The kingdom's going to split in 2 because I hold enough land to make Vladimir. No, I mean, yes, but really? I hold enough land to create Vladimir? I do. Did you take this land? Wait, did you take an extra bit of land at some point? Okay. I'm trying to think what... It's the same reason that we were going to have issues previously, but for some reason it didn't split the land when it should have split the land. Yeah. Okay. We need to change our... We need to think about that one. I think it's wrong, based upon what just happened, or what just happened was wrong. I've lost my wet nurse. I have got a new rival due to another feud. I found a doll. I don't know. My daughter would love it. I have 2 daughters, by the way, and a son. Okay. Is it because my son has already landed? Is that what's caused me issues? It could be because my son has already landed. Maybe that messes up succession. In fact, it almost certainly messes up succession. Can I... Who gave you this piece of land? I did. Okay. Can I take the land back? You cannot revoke a title from an ally without a title revocation reason. I see. Release your anger. They're not quite there yet. I could disinherit. I'm not sure that helps me as much as I would like it to help me. But my heir... Wait, my heir isn't Balder. My heir is this guy. Why is my nephew my player heir? Because you're the heir to the kingdom of Garthariki. But you're not. That's the heir to the kingdom of Garthariki. This guy right here. Yes. Okay. It's just incorrect then, I think is what we're getting at here. Why is he the heir if he has less votes? Wait. Rank 2. Wait, no, my candidate is rank 2. But only... Wait. Am I missing someone's vote? 16 votes go to this guy. 10 go to him. 13 go to him. Another 11 go to him. Another 11. Another 12. How is this? Okay, it's just wrong. That's my conclusion. It must just need to calculate, in which case we'll give it a second and it will calculate. There we go. Right. So now my succession still looks awful, but looks a lot less awful than it did a second ago. So now what we need to do is we need to create the Kingdom of Vladimir. Okay. Because I own 4 out of 5. Okay, I see. Interesting. I'm trying to think of ways around having to create the kingdom. I guess if I made the duchy... elective, maybe that would fix our issues. Maybe. Okay. Right, well, my plan is to not die. That's my current plan. Here's the thing, if we lose Vladimir, I mean, that's gonna suck. However, you know what's in the Kingdom of Vladimir? Nothing. Nothing that we need is in the Kingdom of Vladimir. So we should be fine there, right? Let me have a look at our succession again. So we lose the kingdom, well, we lose the duchy, we lose this one, and this one, all of which within the all of our titles within the Duchy of Vladimir. So actually, on succession, all we would lose is the Kingdom of Vladimir, which is not the end of the world for our goals. So yeah, I'm okay with things for now. That's fine. Right. Here, over here. You know what? If you're walking through anyway, why don't you do a little raiding while you're here? And let's execute that prisoner. Be gone. Right. I'm swaying you for some reason. Well, I don't see a great reason to stop. That's fine. Right. Carrying on. My cat has charmed a vassal. I have a new son who's a giant. Okay. Sorkfear. I'm sure that will help with succession. I can make my daughter my friend or give it to the other daughter. I'm going to make the first daughter my friend. I'm going to give them so many dolls they'll be my friend forever. Wonderful. The second daughter, don't care so much. Okay, so you're going to inherit 2 of the titles. Things are still not that bad. Okay. Head over here. Continue raiding. He appears to be doing absolutely nothing to stop us raiding, which is very nice of him. Call to war. You would like to honor me... you would like us to honor our alliance, and you would like me to join you in the war against the tyranny of King Barrett, so against the tyranny of you. Okay, I accept. We are, however, a little busy. Famine fever spreads to our lands. Ah, lovely. Fire and blood, so we can get slaves for the development progress. Get bounteous plunder. We've taken enough already. Give me the bounteous plunder, because I think we're leaving. Well, maybe I just don't join in on this war. It's an option, I suppose. Yeah, maybe we just don't join in. I know he asked us to, but maybe he just loses the war. That's possible. I'm not that worried about it, to be honest. I'm kind of busy. If he's still in the war once we get back, then that's fine. We have the Russo-Khazar hybrid culture, formed by Khazaria. Cool. Cool. Okay. Continue raiding. Next one. We captured more people. How much you were? 10 gold? Not enough. Be executed. Now heading to a temple. And we'll get ourselves a little extra stuff there. A doll? I could give it to the same daughter again. I'll give it to my other daughter this time. You know, let's at least pretend that we have 2 daughters. Right. Head up here. And yeah, I guess I'll kind of want to go to that province next. Just continue raiding. Get as much as we can. And it turns out France has a lot of money. Who knew? Right. Head in here. New war, that just said there. Someone else, my concubine, has been absent from my chambers as night falls. She has been distant lately, lost in thought and rarely seen at court. Am I not to her satisfaction? Is she simply busy? Could she be warming someone else's bed? I will ask her. Okay, what new war am I in? You're the target of the third Ustugian conquest of the chiefdom of Vologda. You're very annoying. You understand that, right? They do have an ally. Okay. And you're attacking for this bit of land. Okay, well, the raiding. Well, we have to wait for this one. But the raiding is over. She is not sleeping with someone else. Probably. Unless she just lied, which is very likely. Right. Now I want to head back to... Well, actually, we've had this army just sitting here doing nothing. You stay there for now. Second army. I want you to head back to here. If you could. Also get away from the plague. Okay, court grandeur is now at level 0. Is it really? It is indeed. Wonderful. Wonderful. Right. Continue merging our armies up. Oh, you know what I should do? Before I do that, how long would it take for the army to go there? It would take 2 months. Okay, so it is. I think it is quicker to go from over here. Info learned, even if it's, you know, very minor. Yeah. Yeah. Aim to head there. Okay. Let's wait for our navy to get back. I was gonna say army, but I guess they're on boats. Don't know whether that makes them an army or a navy. It's probably a bit of both. Right. Go here. Wonderful. You're no longer a raider. I'm guessing that's because you're in friendly territory and we're at war and you're not allowed to be a raider when you're at war. That's probably it. Our wife is pregnant. Fantastic news. I'm going to go beat up some armies. We also have some money now, so we're not so worried about being in debt. Although, or about not making any. I mean, it's not ideal, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. Right, attack. Cool. What do we get if we enforce demands? We get 50 gold. Not worth my time. I'll white peace. Right. Oh, right. We get something really good next. We have white peaced. Well, I guess while we're here, we might as well go over to Ireland and help them in their war. Who are they at war with? Oh, all of it. I see. Let's see. Actually, I need to get some supply back. Let's do that first. Split in 2. Split in 3. Actually, let's redo this. Yeah, split again. So what we're going to do is go there, and then we're just going to shift-click to remove them from the stack. Yeah, that's slightly easier. Okay, we got Dynasty Legacy. So I was going down to here. Are we still happy with this? Gold from ransoms. Yeah, that all seems good. This all seems good. This all seems like stuff we want. Yeah, this seems really good. Let's take always space in the hold. So we get more army loot capacity, we get defender advantage, and we get some heavy infantry regiment size increases. That's good. So that means our Varangians can be 2 sizes higher. Yup, fantastic. Call to war. Sure. I mean, I'm already going, so seems like a good war to be in. You can create the Duchy of Finland. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. We are losing a lot of prestige per month. The reason we're losing this is mostly, I'm assuming, due to raised troops. Although, oh yeah, there we go. Raised armies. So I was going to say I can't see it, but yeah, it's because of our raised troops. We won! Well done, us. I'm very happy. From dust. Finally, the plague has left the realm. I will spend a small amount of money in order to do disease recovery. Great. While his numerous attempts to curry my favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot help but feel irritated by this guy. He's my vassal and he wants to be my friend. I'm happy to be a friend with that guy. We have another son, Guthmundur. He is a giant. Yeah, love to see it. That means our succession is even more messed up, but that's okay. Because as we've said, our plan is just to never die. And I'm sure that will not go wrong. Our court grandeur went up, which means that we're no longer taking as many negatives for being below our court grandeur. Actually, it only expects us to be at level 1, so if we were taking any negatives, they are all entirely gone. You'll love to see it. Right, I'm going to lead the army myself. And we are going to head to Ireland. To roughly here-ish. And then we'll figure out where we're going. Right. The Snakehead Court. People are fornicating with my sister. That's shocking. Right. Head round here. My cat has comforted me. I've lost some stress. That seems good. I'm going to land my troops here. Then I kind of want to attack, but I don't know if that's okay. Maybe I'll try and attack around here. Yeah, that seems good to me. Okay, we are going to catch him. This seems like a good vassal. I'm happy about this one. Murder Preventer, Shield Maiden. I forgot I had Shield Maidens who protect me from dying. That's interesting, isn't it? Anyway, I almost died today. Had Gurley not noticed something amiss and followed me to my quarters, I'd be a corpse by now. The first thing I heard of the assassin was Gurley bodily tackling someone to the ground immediately behind me, and then it was all a blur of knives and fists until the assailant lay dead. At least we have hostile scheme resistance. Somebody new has tried to murder me. Lovely. Alright, well, we have defeated that army. Fantastic. And we captured somebody. You worth any war score, person I captured? You are not? Well, get executed then. Wonderful. Right. You think my ally is going to move to help me in his war? Ha. That's a good joke. Well, this isn't ideal. We are attacking into mountains, technically. We're into hills. Because it's hit their land, so they get to defend. But, I mean, maybe they'll lose a ton of troops in between now and 6 days from now, and 7 days from now. That's actually possible. They did. They did lose a lot of troops. Well, that's exactly what we needed. They're continuing to lose troops. Gurley has gained smallpox. Well, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Would that be the white plague it was talking about? That no, it's consumption. She might have got the Alban pox. Oh, wonderful. Well, we'll bring that back home as well, shall we? Right, get out of here. We now have ticking war score, which is great. Get away from the plague province, which has riddled my sister with smallpox. Execute this guy, because, I mean, I kind of... Oh, wait. Who's that going to make mad? This person? Don't care. Execute him. You know what? I realize it's probably the Carlings who are mad at us. Yeah, they'll probably be the people trying to kill us. Our caravan master died of smallpox. Lovely, lovely. We've got smallpox in our realm as well now. That is actually my bad. My mistake. Hey, our level of fame went up though. We're now illustrious, so we get more knights who I can take to smallpox-ridden places and give them smallpox. That's good. Wait, I think I decided to go and attack their raiders. I don't think we need to do that. So maybe head down this way and see if we can beat up that army. That's your best route there? Okay. Well, land on them. Nice. We have defeated the army. That's good. A good bit of war score there. Yeah, it's all looking fantastic. Head up this way. Right, our queen is pregnant again. We waste no time. Demand artifact. You want the box of bog bones. Okay. Well, honestly, you can have the box of bog bones. he is truly awful. I hope he, I was going to say dies from his wounds, but he's scarred, not wounded. Well, that's not ideal. New learning perk. Faithful. Increases clergy opinion of us. My chancellor was taken prisoner by Neustria during the siege of Mendelpad. Okay. Why are you at war with Neustria? You were doing a Yamatlandic conquest of something else. Oh, you were just... Yeah, wait, no, you were. You were attacking Neustria for this land, which is... there. Oh, Neustria holds land up here. Oh. The more you know. The more you know. Right. Heading up this way. Defeated an army. The White Plague has spread into closer places. We need a new Chancellor. That'll be the guy who literally just got released and was previously our Chancellor. That was an easy choice. I'd like the person who is doing the job to keep the job. Please take the fastest route to help Ireland. They don't know what they're doing. Right. They are in fact dead. Let's maybe... oh, I guess I'm committed. Well, we won their battle. Fantastic. More people are winning wars against tyranny. Okay, that's fine. I guess we're helping out in this siege, but we can leave. Let's head up to Lothian. It's fine, we'll leave Ireland sieging and we'll win their war for them. Royal Court is now level 2. Nice. We should get benefits because it only expects us to be at a level 1. Wait, no, now it expects us to be at a level 2. Okay, well, sure. That's fine. Can't help but feel the goalposts are being moved on us rather, but that's okay. I've learned of this person's non-believer secret. I don't care because he's our friend and he's also our spy master. Let's not, you know, make him mad. Cool. Would you like to end your war, Ireland, at any point? Ah, I have a daughter. She is a giant, as everyone else is. Head over here. Let's beat up another army. I'm not even going to catch them, actually. They're going so quickly. Okay. Well. Victory! So be it. Can I disband my armies? I can. Wonderful! We have many tasks it would like us to care about. I'm being raided. I can isolate my capital. I can hold court. Probably should do that. Raise a runestone, maybe. I can also now finally assign my men-at-arms regiments to holdings so they can become better. 27? Yeah, okay. You can get a 27 increase. Here. You're going to be assigned to that one. And you are going to be assigned to that one. There we go. Right. Peace. Peace. Hey, we're not losing money anymore. That's a positive. We are illustrious. Once our men-at-arms, you know, reinforce, they'll stop costing us as much money. Okay. Plague? Not here. Is currently over on that side of our realm. Lovely. Well, that's fine. How's our election going? We're number 1. Fantastic. Right. We can exchange hostages with Sweden and Carunia. Okay. You gonna attack me? Probably not. You don't even share a border with me. Sweden, are you gonna attack me? Probably not. I mean, you do share a border with me, but I suppose our troop levels are equal-ish. We could share. We could swap. I have a lot of children. Do you want to exchange hostages? Sure. Sweden, I will offer you 1 daughter, not our friend, for 1 son. Fantastic. May freely execute hostages if we're at war. Wardens suffer penalties for attacking each other. Yes, I don't wish to attack Sweden. Sweden does not wish to attack us. Wonderful. He will earn prestige. I will earn prestige and renown. Lovely. I will send him the offer. Right. Oh, I wanted to check this thing. Not inside my realm. Yeah, you see current number of alliances minus 165. So, yes, if you send them all at once, it doesn't take into account the number of alliances you have. If you send them one at a time, it does. So, yeah. Send them all out at once. It kind of makes sense even from like a outside a gaming perspective, right? Like, it kind of makes sense from the thought of, well, if you send out 5 messengers to 5 people at once and then say, hey, you want to be my ally, and you announce them all at the same time, you know, you kind of got them to agree to it already. I mean, it doesn't make perfect sense, but it's okay. Right, I'm going to make you, or you, my, my wet nurse. Why do you hate me? Many reasons. You know what? You know what? Go away. Yes, leave me. I don't want to have a concubine in my court who wishes to do me harm. You can be the person in charge of being the wet nurse. Wonderful. Right, I probably need to do a sort out of our court. That's fine. Let's do a hold court. Okay. My impressive champion, Odder, bows before me, his trusty axe glinting at his side. I've served you faithfully, my liege. You know of my charge against Earl Fraffin of Annadale amidst the plains of Wigton, but I am no longer young. I bid you invest me with my own lands in your kingdom, other lords be given far more for less. Odder, you would like some lands. Okay, Odder, let's see what we got. So I can give him, wait, is that not my capital? No, that's not my capital. You have Tavir, Chieftain Baldur's title. I can give him my son's title that I don't want my son to have. I mean, that's a bold move, isn't it? That could work. Yeah. It is an act of tyranny. Everybody would dislike it. I can try and take his axe. I don't really want his axe. I think I just say I don't appreciate your tone. I mean, you are a good champion, but like, I don't have any land to give you. I don't want to give you my land. Fundamentally, that's the problem we have here. Unless I'm going to go conquer some more. Let me have a look at Tavir. Tavir. Where is it? Is that Sustal? No. Wait, where is... I know that's Tavir there. No, I can't give you that. Because that's an act of tyranny. Or I can get them to duel for it, though. It's less of a tyranny. I see. The only one I can give them is Vladimir. Which is this holding right here. I mean, it's not fantastic. We could potentially go to war for more titles. I think I'm going to get him to duel my son, and I would like him to win the duel. And he should win the duel. So yes, you shall duel my son for the title. Odder wins the duel. Hey son, you want to come back to my court? Okay. Somebody is robbing graves. I'm telling you, pretty much every time I pick the bottom option here, because the bottom option is safe cemeteries, you get popular opinion for 10 years. The other ones are like a whole bunch of church opinion changes and people become very unhappy. Or studying the human body is a sad necessity and it gives us minus popular opinion. So I'm going to say cut it off. And that's fine. Indirect espionage. During my recent trip to the chiefdom of Toropets, I learned some fascinating tidbits about Chieftain Dragden's subjects. I'd be happy to share these with you for a price. I can just say leave me. Yeah, leave me. Enough rumor mongering. Leave. Be gone. Okay. Hey, Court Grandeur is now level 4. I don't remember seeing a thing for level 3, but okay. Okay, cool. We got an increase to 4. Lover is now like, this is your current expectation. Like, okay, fine. Whatever. Goalposts have been moved again. He has joined my court. Wonderful. My hostage has departed. The other hostage is now on his way to our court. We are being raided. I would like it if you knocked that off. So let's raise our troops. That's enough. And let's go attack them. I will lead. Right. Next up, how's our succession look with Tavir no longer held on the land? That looks okay. Yeah. Wait a second, did that fix my kingdom issue? It did. Yeah, so the issue was he was landed. Yeah. So now now it's not splitting the kingdoms. That's fantastic. I think that was right. Maybe it was already fixed, but hey, I fixed it, maybe. That's fine. Right, defeat their army. Wonderful. That seems good to me. They can no longer raid us, not that they have any troops left. Right. I'm fine with people raiding. I just kind of take offense when they raid my capital. You know? It's a little bit insulting. Right. That's fine. Cool. I think we might be good to end the episode. Now, are we in roughly the same place that we ended the previous episode? Yeah. But, I mean, at least we know that we're not going to be murdered by the same character. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.